Okay. So last time Trixie told you guys how the process of you getting home would what the process of you going home would entail. Pretty much it's getting a hefty amount of precluscium, getting some ichor from an old one. With these two materials out of the way, the only other thing you would need is adamantium from the heart of a geriviar, which is a giant um, living construct with multiple arms that would be summoned at a stone portal. In the morning, you guys went up. Well, you guys teleported to Algor, met up with your guide, who was a very old deacon at this point, and headed to the stony field where, after summoning a couple other faux pas, was able to summon the geriviar, the giant construct thing, whose name I don't want to pronounce anymore. And yeah, you guys carved out its heart. So you guys are currently here in this battlefield. Is there anything else you guys want to do while you're here? And why did everybody disappear from row 20 all of a sudden?
I don't know. It's mostly just because I have to restart my computer and I haven't gotten that far yet. So I'll get there eventually.
That is fine. Anybody want to take anything else from this construct or any of the other things that were fought?
So yeah, I would like to see if we can scrounge around some nonsense from some of these things that we killed. See if they've got any cool shit, any pieces that look useful.
Sure. Deacon will tell you that the golem you guys fought was made out of ironwood. You can't really get too many things from the air elementals
Sure.
because they
Yeah.
kind of went poof.
Same with that big elemental guy.
Oh, right,
He
the
also went poof.
elemental thingamabob.
Did he have any of those cold sacks left that he threw at someone, or didn't he do something like that? Or am I imagining that?
No.
The last guy that we fought threw a fireball sack at somebody.
Yeah, he had some like fireball nodules that he like ripped off their being and threw it at you guys.
That could be fun, and it can no way blow up in our face.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, you can roll.
I mean, I got evasion. I'm fine. The rest of you guys might be fucked, but.
Okay. Go ahead and roll with your.
So this is where Necklace of Fireballs comes from.
Yeah, these tiny nodules that they harvest over things like this, but smaller. Roll me a roll with your alchemical
Okay.
kit,
Just...
and then roll a d100 for me.
Oh, we're gonna get 100 of them. Yeah. No.
Yeah.
That's just my kits and intelligence.
Mm-hmm.
So I have like all the kits. I'm not adding them all. So yeah, 22, and then a d100.
Yep. Okay,
21.
so 21. You are able to grab 2. Just be aware, they are unstable at this state, so it's probably not a good idea to put 2 in the same space.
One bag of holding considered the same space?
Probably.
I think that's the.
Yeah.
I mean, we have a
just open up
portable hole and multiple bags of holding.
I
think
was
this should
just
be okay.
checking.
Yeah, I'll keep one in the old portable hole, and do one.
Dude, don't forget that it's in the portable hole, or the next time we do some sort of stupid shenanigans, we're all gonna blow up.
Just you guys, Raine and Aoife are fine.
Well, good point.
All right. So after you guys do your harvesting, did you want to get any of the ironwood off this golem?
Yes. Mel would like to work on getting some ironwood off. And I'm assuming what Mel would like to do is work with Aoife or Deacon to see what parts of it are useful, and then use her strength to just break the motherfucker apart.
All right. Deacon will hobble over. He will get a pair of like very thick Coke bottle spectacles out, and Deacon will say, Deacon thinks anything like the exoskeleton would be fine. I think Deacon thinks the biggest piece is, and he like points to the chest area. Deacon thinks that might be the biggest piece if you're looking if you're looking for just a piece. I mean, Deacon thinks the whole thing would be useful, but Deacon doesn't think you can fit that in all the bags.
That's a very good point, Deacon. Mel will go ahead and try to get as much of the chest piece and maybe like one of the thighs or something. Another like a chest piece and another big piece.
Okay. Go ahead and do something similar to Raine. Please roll a athletics and please roll a D100 for me.
Okay. 1 second here. Athletics.
Okay.
And then, or bad, I don't know.
You are able to get the chest piece off. The thigh is giving you some trouble.
Okay, that's fine. I got a chest piece.
Okay, nice. And if you happen to be, if you happen to have a druid on your team, for example, making an armor out of this ironwood would not count as metal. However, it's pretty much as strong as metal.
Interesting.
Yes. So you can write down whoever's taking notes on what they have, two fiery nodules, and an ironwood, almost complete ironwood chest piece. Okay. So as you're doing this, Deacon says, "Well, Deacon thinks we're done here. So Deacon thinks we should." And just as he's saying that, the sky starts to darken.
Oh Lord.
And Deacon just kind of looks up. Yeah, Deacon thinks it's just a snow. And as the sky darkens, there are like
we succeeded too hard on our fights, guys. Now we're gonna fight a dragon.
There's cracks. There's like jagged cracks of thunder and lightning. Except when and it's really not too hard to see. The lightning is not that typical, white streak in the air. It's black, and Deacon looks up and looks at you guys.
Deacon, can you teleport?
No.
I can teleport.
We should get out of
I
here.
don't know where we need to go though.
Deacon doesn't know either.
Where were we supposed to meet everybody at?
Back at the town, Deacon thinks.
You hear something invisible saying, but, Deacon, do you have any clue what this is?
Deacon is looks up and he's shaking his head. Let's see. Doop 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 doop.
My sheet would load. Can I send a sending to Shaddock?
Mm-hmm.
gonna say. Let me write it out. Word counter. Always need this. All right. Let's see. Okay. I'm gonna say, got the special heart. Sky rapidly darkening here. Bit concerning. Are we meeting back at town? Can teleport elsewhere. Just tell me where.
Before you get a response back.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Drop that spell.
16, 24, 21. 3 meteor-like projectiles come in your direction.
Okay.
Not you. The first one, the 16 was Melanie, but I assume that doesn't hit. You're invisible. But Aoife's right next to you. So Aoife, that would be a 24 to hit in your direction.
Deflect missiles, please.
Okay. Give me a moment, and 21 would be to hit you, Zaitari.
Zaitari. Nope. Not anymore.
All right.
I have a shield.
23. Okay. Let me do this. And there we go. Okay. Plus. So. You take the remaining 8 fire damage in your direction. Aoife.
Alrighty.
Damn, that was a lot of damage.
So the sky opens up, and a figure peers through, as if there was a cut made in the sky, and I made this guy earlier.
Also, I had 2 words left
Yep.
in my sending, so I feel like while I was sending this sending, these meteors fell out of the sky.
Yep.
And my last 2 words were, holy shit!
Large, huge. Sorry.
Large,
Did you say
huge?
something is peering through the clouds?
Yeah, he's about
Because that's what I'm picturing.
yeah, peering through the clouds. It's
Shadow McLarge huge.
Shadow McLarge huge.
Aoife will deflect that one missile and then just start flipping them off. Just immediately.
Just start flipping him off. Understandable.
Hello?
Yep.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think she's doing math.
Yeah, I'm doing.
No, it's okay. I was just concerned because I had to restart my computer because my game crashed literally like 5 times in a row. And I'm like, I don't know what's happening here. But I wasn't losing connection.
Mm-hmm.
But it seems stable now. But the quiet was like
No. It's just me.
concerned.
It is just me. Really? Oh, there we go. I just need a name of something.
Table.
Table?
You said you needed a name of something, so I gave you the name of a table.
Jim.
Jim. Lord Jim.
Cletus.
Lord Slim Jim.
Lord. Oh yeah.
Actually, no, he thick Jim because he huge. So
The great ruler Yankamet sends their regards. And we are going to roll initiative. I will
Do
be.
we do we recognize the name Yankamet?
Doot, doot, doot. I'm going to roll Tilda's thing.
do you need me to run Tilda? I have done it in the past.
If you want to.
I don't mind.
I did ask her for permission prior, so we are allowed. I made the mistake of opening the said sheet.
You just need to give me permission to.
Yep, I will.
Just remember, Tilda likes to do a lot of up close melee combat.
Of course, of
Mhm.
course,
Yep.
of course.
Putting herself right in the thick of it,
So it says I rolled with advantage on my initiative, but I only see one roll, so I don't know if that's right or you want me to re-roll. The only roll I see on there is a 16, so I don't think it actually has advantage on it.
I don't think it does either.
I think it just has the little dot because I had advantage on from when I was flanking with Aoife.
Yeah,
Okay,
I'd
like-
accidentally rolled with advantage. I changed it to the real number.
Yeah,
No, I
because
didn't. I did bad math.
Aoife's actually has the second roll. Mine doesn't, so I don't think mine rolled with advantage.
Oh man, my computer's thinking.
Did terribly bad math. It's an 11, not an 8.
Okay.
I'm rolling Tilda's initiative now.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, Tilda is like for a split seconds like, but that Tilda informs you that that's the name of an old one.
Yep.
Yeah.
We did not succeed in killing all the old ones, guys. That's
Well,
bullshit.
I didn't think we would, so.
Well,
which is weird because the one you've been dealing with the most is named Nitosa, just so you know.
Yeah, this is a different old one too, so.
All right. I need to
They probably
roll...
just keep popping up like weeds.
Yeah. I gotta roll their initiative, so...
you can just put it at a 0. It's fine.
I mean, I might as well have rolled a 0. All right.
Yeah, Tilda got a nice high number.
I'll also have one on the first round turn at 8:05. An additional turn.
Okay, and then at 5 you say?
No, 8:05. It's always at -10.
Minus 10?
So 8.
And then... Okay. Round... That's 1. And... Hold on. No. Okay. Cool. Round 1. Raine, what would you like to do?
So, basically, as soon as I finish saying, Lord blah blah blah, so
Yeah,
sends
blah,
his
blah, blah.
regards. Like right as he says regards, just fire a crossbow at his head.
Okay, sounds good.
Shouldn't Melanie be going first?
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Melanie, you should be going first because I tried to be fancy with round order.
I'll teach you.
Okay, so Melanie is going to go ahead and activate her Hell Rune
Mm-hmm.
another time. So that'll be because I'm assuming it's been more than a minute since our combat ended.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah. So all my shit's gone, of course. And then so would you be okay with me second winding as an action, because my technically second wind and activating my Hell Rune are both bonus actions, but basically I'd be burning a whole action on a bonus action, if you'd be okay with that. If not, that's fine. I'll just run up there and smack him in the face, but I'll just smack. It's fine.
I think it's fine. Actually, technically they're not interchangeable.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just run smack.
He is 60 feet up.
Oh, he's 60 feet up.
Yeah,
well,
he did this from the sky.
Okay. Well, in that case, I'm just gonna drink a potion as an action.
Okay.
I'm gonna drink my potion of superior healing. So that's our 8d4 plus 8. 29. Okay. And then let me just double check that I mark that guy off. Yeah, that'll be my turn.
Okay.
Oh, and you can make me regular sized. I'm not currently large. I'll have to relarge myself.
Okay. Sounds good. When I get the corner of this. Here we go. All right. This guy is going to spend a legendary action. And he is going to release a arrow in your direction. These are very large arrows because he's a very large individual. So
basically just shooting ballista at us.
yeah, pretty much. So it's going to be a. You know what? No, we're gonna do this arrow. He does have multiple charges. He is going to shoot an arrow that will. Well, technically, he does not know you're there because you have not gone yet. So it's just going to be a regular arrow, Aoife.
Okay.
It's like whatever that means.
Does a 19 hit your armor class?
It does not.
Okay. That is sadness. Okay. Raine.
Pew pew pew. Sharpshooter. 23 to hit?
23 will hit.
Okay, so that is 11 plus 27 plus another 10 for sharpshooter. And I am going to just like tuck myself right behind the statue. I want to be like up against it, like arms back, just like if he's gonna at least have some cover unless he moves,
Mm-hmm.
And that will be my turn. I am now visible though.
He's attacking ranged. You could drop prone and have disadvantage. He could have disadvantage against you. Oh, you already have your cloak.
All right.
Yes, my turn.
All right. Cool.
Yeah,
Okay, that didn't work. I am going to use another legendary action. No, I'm not. Tilda.
Okay. Tilda is gonna cast Crown of Stars.
Okay.
Let's see if this is.
Damn.
Yeah, and I was gonna say, as a bonus action, she's going to launch,
Damn.
Scar. That
Shit,
do be
okay.
hidden though. Holy hell!
What the? This is gonna be a lot shorter than I thought.
I love that some of the highest damage Tilda's done with one attack, and Ro's not even here to see it.
She'll see it later.
Yeah. All right. These chronosaurs. Yeah.
And then she's gonna fly behind the statue
Okay.
and kind of like make herself as small a target as possible.
Okay. Sounds good.
Damn.
Okay. Zaitari,
Uh-huh.
it is your
Yep.
turn.
That's Tilda's sheet. I'm gonna hex as a bonus action. And then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that misses.
All right, so 21.
Does the 21 hit?
Yes.
Okay, so that's 3d6 necrotic damage, assuming it actually hits.
Mm-hmm.
Like the necrotic actually goes through.
Okay. 21, 3. Okay. Would you like to move?
Uh-huh. Zaitari's also gonna go behind the actually, no. Where was I? I was right here. Let me see. How far can I get away? Oh, great. Wonderful. I'm gonna go behind the big archway.
All right, sounds good. I'm gonna get rid of these things because they're kind of in the way.
Obviously, I'm not standing on top of it. Just imagine that I'm behind it. So.
Okay. All right. All right. He is going to use a legendary action to charge up to his speed. So he is going to choose one of you guys that he can see. Honestly, it's probably going to be Tilda because holy fucking shit.
Yeah. I mean, she did hide herself. And I forgot to clarify, she is like 30 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So, not like it probably matters for him, but I'm trying to imagine that she's like hiding behind the head.
Yep. Going to try attempt a great sword attack.
Uh-huh.
I assume that a 32 hits.
Jesus.
I cannot shield that.
Oh, what? I don't know what
What were
portent
her-
she has left.
It probably, it was a 10, 11, and I think a natural 20.
I think that the 11 got used.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the 11 used.
I used the 11.
And she didn't use the 20, so.
Yeah, and I
Oh.
think that 10 is going to still make it hit. I have a feeling that it has a +2 attack where it's not going to.
I'm gonna use Runic Shield, and he's gonna have to reroll that attack.
Okay. That is going to be a 22 to hit.
She's going to shield!
Yes! Yes! Ha ha ha!
Okay.
It just misses! Let's go!
Okay. All right, so that was the legendary action. There are 2 more things that pop out onto the ground from said sky.
Oh, by the way,
Yep.
did I get a reply to my sending? On my turn?
Yeah.
Or at any
They're
point?
like,
Okay.
Shadow's like, what the fuck? and kind of like, what the fuck? Shit, we're heading to your location. Shit?
Yeah, I mean, the last two words were probably like, holy shit, and in such a panic that it was probably very concerning. So,
Alright.
you know. Is that a worm wave?
We gonna get this ichor.
No, not exactly. It's not a worm wave. I just have to resize these. 1, 2.
It just looks like a wave made of worms.
It's not a wave made of worms. I think it's a wave made of tiny oozes originally, but that's not what this thing is.
Like ooze tide. I love it.
Yes, ooze tide. I gotta make this one smaller. And I gotta roll what quadrant they fall under. So if you give me a minute. Okay. Alright, okay, so it's 4, 2. Alright, and you fall under 3. Excellent. Now, what areas? Okay, you're there. And you're there. Great. The Ooze Masters.
Oh,
Yes.
I did some of these recently. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let's see. We fought those. Well, I should say I fought them. Because it was you who was running it.
You are still invisible, right, Raine? Or no longer invisible?
I'm no longer invisible.
Okay. So it's gonna stop there. This one is gonna stop right
Oh,
there.
how convenient for
I
me.
know, right.
Mhm.
I wrote the quadrant. I didn't mean to do this.
Oh, yeah.
It smells very
Moist?
acrid.
Oh.
Very acrid. And it is going to try to hit you with its pseudopodic arm.
One does.
Raine. Actually, no. No, it's not.
Is it going to try to engulf?
It is going to cast.
Oh, no.
You can.
Would Zaitari be able to see this?
Yeah, Zaitari. It's a huge ooze monster trying to cast.
Okay. I'm just going to counterspell it at 3rd level.
Okay. Roll, please.
Of course. Of course I need a roll.
I'm gonna designate these by color too.
15?
That's level 5, right?
Uh-huh.
Yep, 15 will work.
Hell yeah.
You counterspell the Ivar's black tentacles.
Oh, good.
This guy is hexed.
Think I haven't seen a tentacle before, boy? No.
We used to have a tentacle run. We know what they looked like.
All right. As a bonus action, because it tried to cast a spell, it will try to tentacle you in the face with its pseudopodic limb.
Fair.
24 to hit.
That would hit, but I will shield.
Okay.
And
Was that a
only-
disadvantage?
Oh, that's a good point. From the
Oh, right. The other one would have been a 22.
I will still need a shield.
Okay.
So I will use my reaction to shield.
Okay. The other one is just gonna try to tentacle you in the face, Saitari.
Sure.
22 to hit.
Oh, that'll miss.
Okay. Because you're still
Smile.
shielded. Okay.
No, because I have a physical shield.
Ah,
My
right.
AC is a 23.
Right. Okay. Aoife.
All right, I have a sequence of important questions.
Okay.
Since the previous combat, has it been 10 full minutes?
I'd
Or
say
just a couple minutes?
it takes about 10 minutes. It takes a little over 10 minutes to harvest a heart. So yes.
Okay. So for bonus action, no matter what else, I'm going to pop out my arms again, spend 5 key points, and do that. Raise my AC, do all that good stuff. Follow-up question. For next turn, I think. Actually, no. How high up is the smoke old god
He's
dude?
about 30 feet up right now. He's at Tilda's level.
Okay. So if I ran towards him and used the staff of vaulting just to jump at him, because it doubles my jump distance to 40.
Yep.
Could I just jump and latch onto him with my action, like do a grapple for one of my attacks, and then make 2 more attacks? This is what I will. This is what I will attempt.
You know what we need to do is we need to get to Aoife some sovereign glue, so you can just like jump on somebody and then just glue yourself to them.
That'd be.
Yeah, but then we would need
I just need
universal
like
solvent.
Spider-Man gloves.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
I just need Spider-Man gloves. That's what I need.
Or some winged boots. Oh, wait, do you have to attune to winged boots?
Probably.
I don't think so, because my character has them.
I think there's one of them you don't. There's like 2, and it's like, why would you ever get the other one that you?
Would the winged boots make me slower though?
Probably, because they only go up to 30 feet.
Yeah.
But they would give you at least a fly speed, so you could run up and then fly to something. You know what I mean?
Yeah. It'd be a real downgrade from 55. So yeah, I'm gonna attempt to grapple with my action then, because I'll pop all my arms out, run at it, staff of vaulting to jump, and then I'll try to grapple. I have 3 attempts because I have 3 attacks right now.
Okay.
So the first attempt is a 16 to initiate a grapple.
Yeah, he that will not succeed.
All right, I will attempt again. Like I said, I got 3 tries because I got so many arms.
Okay.
That's gonna be even worse.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
he's a pretty buff dude.
Yeah. I have a whip. Would I be able to Indiana Jones myself to him then?
Sure. That works.
Yeah, I'll just like lash it around one of his arms. And I just want to be attached.
I apologized. Well, I shouldn't apologize. But Tilda does not have fly prepared, so I cannot give you.
That's okay. I mainly just want to be. I just want to be up here so I can sentinel for Tilda.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is that your turn?
Yep. I'm lashed to it with a whip.
Raine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. I will shoot at Big Boy.
Mm-hmm.
Regular.
Okay.
And I'm just going to run this way. And I assume that provokes an attack of opportunity.
Yes. They miss you.
Okay. And then I will use my bonus action to continue running. I'll park myself up against this rock over here.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
All right, so I can get rid of this guy. It is now this guy's turn.
I'll run by yelling, "Tentacles coming!" I'm leaving.
All right. This person will take out their great sword, and they are going to swing at. I guess technically Aoife, even though it's kind of on the arm with the whip mechanically.
I mean,
As
Aoife is still there.
yeah, as he takes out his great sword, Aoife, you feel there's like kind of a like sort of its own like it's like the sword has its own gravitational pull.
Oh, I want that sword.
And as he swings, he's making 3 attacks at you.
General Radon? No. Where's his horse?
Because obviously this wouldn't be the most cursed fucking sword of all time. This is not that I have anything to say about cursed swords. So we'll just-
So first we're going to go with the 3 great sword attacks in your direction, Aoife.
Yeah, my AC is 24 currently.
Okay. So that is a 27, a 22, and a 24. So 2 of those will hit, I assume.
Yes.
Okay. And then the first great sword attack is going to be 13. So 21 slashing damage.
Okay.
And then the second attack is going to be 20 slashing damage.
Alrighty.
And because of the gravitational pull of this sword, I need Tilda and Aoife to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure. Okay. Well,
Would you like
uh,
to use
has an 11.
it? Do you have to declare before you make the saving throw?
You have to do it before.
Okay.
But Tilda has a plus 10, so I'm like, I feel like Ro would also feel that she would probably have been confident in making the roll, but
Yeah.
sometimes the dice just want to balance out
That-
from the natural 20 that you got before.
That is very fair. All right, so with the fall through of the sword, Ro will take Ro will take 25 points of force damage as she is attracted more towards the gravitational pull. And
gravitational pull, you're so sexy.
Aoife, you will take half that, so that's 12.
Ouch.
Mm-hmm. And how are you looking, Aoife?
I just took 50 some odd points.
Mm-hmm.
53 points exactly. So I am in the 70s.
Okay. Action surge.
Oh, no.
Since he smells blood in the air.
Yeah.
Yeah. 3 more great sword attacks.
Jesus.
You said
I know exactly what Tilda will be doing on her turn.
Yeah, you said 24 is your AC.
24 currently, yes.
24 currently. I believe only one of those hit with a 24.
Oh, nice. Not that nice because it's still like 20 some odd points of damage, but
me wishing Zaitari or Tilda had had either of their reactions left.
Yeah, I've got no reactions right now.
25 points of slashing damage.
Alrighty.
Because he has the sword out for another round of attacks, gravitational pull again. So,
Mhm,
Constitution saving throw. I assume Tilda wants to use one of those portent rolls at this point.
Yeah.
I think Tilda's probably still gonna be okay.
Okay.
Her health is pretty alright. So
All right. So half. Okay, half.
Does Tilda have to make an additional
23.
con save for the crown?
it's not concentration.
Oh.
Right,
23. So 11 points of force damage to both of you.
Alright.
All right. So that's one action surge used. Cool.
I think this is the second time so far this whole campaign that I've gotten below 50. I'm at 38 right now.
Round 2. Melanie.
All right. So, not loving what's happening up here.
It.
I'm gonna go ahead and use my Giant's Might. Because that is, hold on. Yeah, that's a bonus action.
Okay. I'll make you big.
And I actually have 4 of those. I just fixed it. Oh fuck, he's 30 feet off the ground.
Yep.
I'm not gonna do anything useful if I'm over there, guys. So,
You can at least kill the ooze wave.
this thing is on the ground, right? Both of these guys?
Yes.
I'll
So-
go over here since Daitari's over here.
How tall
If
are
I
you,
were
like,
to go
15 feet tall?
here, what?
You're like what, 15 feet tall?
Pretty tall, but I don't
Oh.
think I could hit 30 feet in the air with like any usefulness. Because that would be like me flailing at max reach. So,
Be funny though. Just trying to
You just cut it with your tip, you know, you're just like
just like
It's
it's like me trying to get a spider off the ceiling with a broom.
Yep,
Uh,
yep. Just barely touching his feet.
Oh my god, so just a couple days ago, Luke, there was a tiny moth in the house, just one of those little tiny ones. And he was giving it the softest taps as it fluttered around in the kitchen. And it was just like, oh, soft tap, soft tap. And then Tano came in and was like, what are you doing? Oh! And then just ate it right out from above his head. Just
I was gonna
snapped
say.
it out of the
Oh my
air.
god.
And he was just like, the fuck are you doing? I was having a good time. It was hilarious. Anyway, would I have flanking with Zaitari if I'm right here?
Yeah. Yeah, you guys are still on the ground. Yeah. It's
Alright.
a giant thing.
Alright. 1,
Yes.
2,
Yes.
3,
Yes.
and
it's not very hard to
then yeah, no, that's fair. And then I'm gonna second one. Oh no, I already used my bonus action. Ignore that. I already used my bonus action.
hit. Alright, so 30.
The bonus action.
Bonus action.
19. 26. Okay. Melanie, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okay.
as the DM
How hurt does this thing
contemplates.
look?
This thing? The
The
ooze in
ooze
front
wave.
of you?
Yeah.
It is. I'd say bloodied.
Has it just been me wailing on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, fuck it. Action surge. I'll try to take it out.
Okay.
It's my last action surge of the day, but
It'll give the DM time to decide if she wants to use a legendary action to kill me.
Let's see. 22 plus 28. Sorry, he didn't mean to move. Plus 22 plus 28 plus 22.
Are you adding your big damage?
Oh,
It's
no, I need
already
to do
dead.
my,
It's fine.
oh.
Oh, okay. Because you would have just gotten it twice, so.
Well, I would only get it once because it's only once per turn.
Oh, yeah, you're right. I forgot. Now, what you do is what you need to do is take 17 more levels in Thief Rogue.
And what?
in Raine's class, and then you can get
Oh.
2 rounds, 2 turns per, or, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds like a good use of my my levels that
Mhm.
are definitely
Have
reachable.
17 more, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Clearly we're going to, like, God level campaign, you know? We're gonna, go to level 30.
Fuck it.
Like in the 3.5 days.
Fuck it. I have to do something to scare you guys.
I think we're sufficiently scared.
All 3 actions. It's going to whirl his fucking greatswords like a drill.
Oh shit.
A drill to pierce the heavens.
Ian's only going after Aoife because she can't kill me.
I was literally having a conversation with my sibling yesterday about how, for the most part, I like this game because I like the combat because it's kind of easy and I could just like cruise control it. And here I am at 38 hit points.
Aoife, make a strength saving throw. Okay, that's good. You are not falling prone.
This is always why you pop your astral arms out before attempting something stupid like this.
Well, I don't have astral arms. What do I pop out? Just a boob?
A hernia, obviously.
Oh.
Excuse me, you have a
Superpowers.
belt of, like, fuck off strength, so.
Yeah, pop anything out. That's why I suggested popping a boob out. That would distract my enemies.
Okay, so. Really? Alright. Okay.
The left boob.
Like them pirates.
Yeah.
Alright.
Wasn't there that one pirate that would like flash people to be like, yeah, man, a woman killed you. Haha, motherfucker.
There are a few, yeah.
I love it.
They'd stab somebody, and as they're like bleeding out on the deck, they just take their tits out.
Never thought I'd die this way, but
Not complaining.
Okay. Since you saved 30 points of piercing damage.
You're still conscious?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
You have 8 points left, I think.
I have 8 hit points left.
Wishing again that I had my reactions. I don't have them. Or I could heal you.
Raine, it is your turn.
I will aim and shoot. And we'll sharpshooter this.
Okay. 48.
Yeah, I'm gonna roll just one more d20 just to see if I get a 19 or 20. Speed this along. No, that's 5. Okay. So that's 11 plus 37 plus 10.
Why is the Ooze Master at 15? It should be a 14. Okay. Would you like to move?
I cannot move.
Oh, right. Okay. Tilda is getting the fuck out of there.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
I assume.
Tilda is going to cast Heal on Aoife.
Okay.
Please heal yourself for 70 hit points.
Thank you.
Jesus
Well,
Christ.
that'll
I'm
buy
just
me
like,
another round.
I just want to do this. So I'm gonna essentially flip a coin for what Tilda does now. Because I have 2 things in mind. So okay. Tilda is going to use her bonus action to shoot out another bolt from the crown of stars. There we go. Oh my god. So where the hell? Oh, this is my sheet. That's why I couldn't find it. Come on. Okay, 23 to hit for 28
will
points
hit.
of radiant damage.
Would that be at disadvantage because it's arranged?
Technically, it would.
Tilda will use her 10. Then
Okay.
is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, so it would still be the 23.
Okay. Which she...
And Tilda doesn't want to get smacked out of the air, so she's just gonna stay there.
Okay. Zaitari?
Zaitari, so this big old portal thing, I
Mhm.
imagine it's not glowing anymore
Nope.
and you can see through it?
Yep.
Okay, great. Wonderful. So I'm gonna step out here. So I can get my sight lines. And I'm gonna... what am I gonna do? Actually, gotta step a little bit closer so that I could be closer to Aoife. I'm gonna cast Psychic Lance on Mr. Big Shadow Man.
Mm-hmm.
He needs to make an intelligence saving throw.
He will choose to save that.
Great. Of course, I don't know. Wow, that is a lot of ones. So he takes half damage.
Mhm.
And as a bonus action, I am going to give Aoife some Bardic Inspiration so that you have attacks coming at you at disadvantage. So, enjoy.
Thank you.
As the Shroud of Darkness conceals you. That'll be the end of Zaitari's turn.
Okay. Mr. Ooze Master is going to cast.
Tilda will use her reaction to counterspell at
Okay.
3rd level.
At 3rd level. Okay. I am going to need a roll then, please.
Sure. Plus. Yep, that fails.
Never mind. The cloud kill does not go off.
Nope.
It's gonna meander this way and try to hit Melanie in the face. It's pseudopod bonus action.
Okay.
It does not.
Ha! Fuck you.
Aoife, is your turn.
All right, I'm going to position myself accordingly, and I'm going to do a flurry of blows and take 5 attacks at this sucker.
Okay.
Do it.
If my sheet will load.
Yeah, that will hit.
These are all with my astral arms. It's going to be force damage. Does the force damage seem to be affecting it okay?
Yeah, it seems to be affecting you okay.
Okay, I'm going to punch it once with a normal hand to see what that does.
Yeah, you hit him. It seems to hit.
Takes all the...
Yep.
Okay. I will make the remaining 3 attacks with my regular fist then.
Okay.
Good rolls.
Yeah. 28, 38. All right.
I just need to find more ways to augment my fists so they do more damage. The extra d6 does help. I want more.
Saw a really interesting homebrew magic item that was it was a monk weapon, and so like your first hit didn't do like any extra damage, but then all your successive hits for each hit you made successfully did an extra 1d8 fire damage until the end of your turn, in which it all fell off. It was called like friction gloves or something, but I thought that was an interesting risk reward.
Are you done, Aoife?
Yes, that was my action and bonus action.
All right. Shadow Dude is going to disappear from the battlefield. Whoosh. You do not see him. Whoosh. Ninja. Pretend he's not there.
Am I still in the air? Hanging off the whip?
You have gone onto the ground. You have slow fall, so it doesn't really matter. So
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, so he's actually physically gone, just not just invisible.
Yeah, he's physically gone.
Interesting.
Okay. And it wasn't a casting or anything. It was just like an ability.
It's an ability.
Okay.
All right. So pretend that thing's not there. Round 3. Melanie.
All right. I'm gonna.
Wait, did the shadow not go?
That was his turn. That was his thing. He went whoosh.
Oh, I didn't. Okay. I was so confused.
Without this physical smoke bomb like action. Whoosh.
I'm gonna go ahead and wail on this guy over here.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't have flanking with anybody, so it's just gonna be normal attacks. 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah.
On my last attack, I'm gonna go ahead and use my fire rune.
Okay. So 11 damage plus 26. That 11 plus 26 plus another 11 plus 17 plus 31. Yep.
And that's my turn.
All right. Raine.
All right. Since big shadowy guy disappeared, I will stealthily tiptoe this way, hide as a bonus action.
Okay.
And I'm actually like behind there, you know. And then shoot at this here
Okay.
with a sharpshooter shot.
All right. Is puppy causing trouble?
I just put him back in after taking him outside, so he's like, "Why am I back in here? I'm a good boy. Let me out." There we go. Yeah, so 22 to hit for 12 plus 32 plus an additional 10.
Yeah. Okay. That's 44. This thing is now dead. Dead.
That is definitely my turn.
Okay. Deaded. Tilda, I assume it's gonna move away from the spot he was in prior.
Yeah, but first she's gonna do some healing.
Mhm.
She's gonna cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
Which is within 60 feet of. Okay, so anybody who needs healing that is within her range can have it. Which is everybody, by the way, because it's 60 feet. So let's go ahead and do that. So 22 hit points.
You.
Zycari will go to max. Tilda needing the healing as well, so you know, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Back into triple digits.
Hell yeah, let's go. Then yeah, she's just gonna move. Let's see. So it's her movement here. Okay, decent amount. So she doesn't want to go too far, but she definitely doesn't want to be in the same place she was. So we're gonna go here, next to this big old rock, and she's gonna get to be like, no, she's 30 feet in the air is pretty solid. So she is done.
Okay. Would you like to do anything, Zaitari?
Yeah, I'm gonna hold my action to cast Eldritch Blast
Okay.
at this thing if it reappears within my range.
Okay. Sounds good.
And that'll be the end of my turn.
Okay. They're dead. Aoife, you're on the ground, so just so you know.
Yeah. I will get up and take the dodge action
Mm-hmm.
just in case it attacks me again.
Okay.
I'm just looking real quick through my astral arms stuff to see if I can see into the ethereal plane. I don't think I can, but it also sounds like something that would make sense for astral. So, okay, yeah, no, I can't see into the ethereal plane. I thought I could for a second, but nope. That's it. I'm going to take the dodge action.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. There. Okay. He descends from the heavens like a meteor, crashing into the right in the middle of the
Okay,
battlefield.
Scourge Redan. Calm your ass down.
Fortunately, none of you are in a 10-foot radius.
I'm gonna do my Eldritch Blast now.
I am okay. Sure. All three of those will hit.
Oh, there's one more.
That will not hit.
Okay. So there's 4d6 because I crit on the one, so. And that's the necrotic damage.
Okay. Cool. I need everybody
Uh-huh.
within the 60-foot radius,
Uh-huh.
which is everybody, to make a
everybody.
dexterity saving throw.
Fun.
Aoife's fine.
Yeah.
Melanie's not fine.
Let's indomitable of that.
Raine, you are not fine?
I would like to redo that.
Does Tilda have to make it since she's in the air?
What
Yes.
the actual fuck?
Tilda
Well,
is going to use her natural 20
okay.
for a 23 total.
Okay. That's great, because then she saves.
Great.
So those who did not save, well, you get half anyway, Raine, so it doesn't matter for you. Melanie, you take 24 points of fire damage and fall prone.
Wait, I don't even get a save on the prone?
This is part of it if you fail.
Nyah.
Raine, you take 12 because you have evasion, and you fall prone?
What kind of damage was this?
Fire.
Fire.
Alright. 6.
Aoife, you will take 12. Zaitari, you will take 6.
I take nothing because of
Yes.
evasion.
Right, you take nothing because of evasion. Great.
I'm seeing if... Okay, yeah, no. Tilda does not have resistance to fire damage.
Okay. I am going to accent
Well,
surge because I might as
I'll
fucking
take
well.
6.
Oh, you little bitch.
um.
I like to get the DM's permission to just fuck with people, you know? Whatever I That was only 6 damage. No.
10 feet wide, 30 line. I gotta zoom back in because I am no longer. So now Action search. Oh my, okay. Doesn't. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. We have no choice but to hold.
I know. I'm sorry.
Oh no, you're fine. I'm just saying. It's just kind of like, well, we're here, so.
We're not gonna be able to play without you, so we are gonna chill.
We are subjected to your whims, so.
Let's do this one.
I
I guess since Aoife was the one that is there and Raine, you just happen to be there. So I guess it would be like a line like, well, he could always aim it. No, he's over here, so he'd aim it this way. So Raine, you'll be caught in the path too, as this these arrows that are laced with the same gravity tendencies, in a 60-foot line, 10 feet wide, are headed your direction.
Is this Starscourge Jordan? Did somebody make a stat block for him that you're using right now?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm
Am
like, how much? Dexterity saving throws, both of you.
Oh,
Oh
okay.
God. Well, what am I saying? I think I've been biffing them. 21.
Okay, 21.
I'm gonna use a key point to reroll that.
Okay.
Ooh, can I deflect missiles this?
Yes, you can deflect missiles. It says arrow in the name. I'm going to let you deflect missiles this. Raine, you will take nothing. Because fuck you, rogues.
It's my head's just barely poking out past the gate, and this arrow comes and just buries itself deep into the archway right in front of my face.
Okay. Aoife, you take nothing.
Does Aoife catch it?
I don't think so. This is a
Okay.
giant ass arrow.
That's
Yeah.
true. It would be
Really big
fucking
arrow.
I'll just take nothing.
All right.
That would be rad as hell, though.
It would be.
Man, imagine if you were large, you could probably catch it.
Just cast enlarge on me, and I can catch all kinds of things.
I do need Raine and Aoife to make a Constitution saving throw because of the gravity surge.
Con saves. I'm really good at those.
Yeah, you are good at it.
It's an above average save for me.
All right. Please take 21 points of force damage.
Question: is he actually on the ground this time?
He is on the ground. He impacted
Oh,
into the
thank God.
earth.
We're about to converge on him.
Yeah, we are.
know. So I'm just getting all my shit in. Bonus action, fucking meteors swirl around him like Melf's meteors. He's gonna throw one at. Let me pick somebody. There's 5 of you. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Melanie.
I know these are like gigantic arrows, but I just pictured Aoife for the deflect missile. It's just like fan kicking it out of the air right before it hits her.
Pretty much.
that's
Melanie,
cool.
I need you to. Oh, hold on. It's a roll. He's gonna chuck a meteor at you.
Sure.
24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
32 fire damage.
Ooh, okay.
Spicy.
All right. That was his turn. Melanie, it is your turn.
All right. So I am going to, 30 feet. 30 feet?
30 feet.
Yep. All right. I'm gonna run up here, and I'm gonna unload on this guy.
Okay. And he dissipates into a cloud of smoke.
Okay. I know that that's a trick, but I'll
That dude
That's
fucking
my turn.
sucked.
Next time I throw 2 of these at you.
Why not 3?
I took off some things.
You shouldn't have.
Well,
Become
it
beefy.
would have made a difference. Okay, you're out of combat.
Oh, I really thought that he was just peacing out and gonna smack us around again.
Nope, you're
Cool.
out of combat.
Okay.
If it just that dude fucking sucks, and then I just lay face down on the ground, just like wounds bleeding.
Clearly, what you needed to include was Millennia Blade of Mikola
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
And then we
yeah.
would have
I'm sure
fucking
somebody
died.
has that in Monster of the Day.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, already. So
Somebody made a whole thing of like drawn Elden Ring assets packs, like an asset pack for it. It looked really cool. I haven't seen people make stat block conversions for Elden Ring things though. Renala would also
Melanie
be pretty
is
rad.
going to walk over and just kind of like throw herself down on the ground beside Aoife and take a short rest.
okay.
Yeah, Tilda will fly over and kind of hover back down to the ground.
That was a pinata.
Yeah, you did get smacked around. I was just like, please survive, please survive. I will heal you.
It was very close. This was an old one emissary. Basically, I figured if I hit 0, there was no coming back. I got very close.
Yeah, if that thing hit you again really hard, I was gonna I was like, man, I really wish I had my reaction because I was gonna guardian of the living you, but alas.
Are we able to take a short rest?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Deacon comes out from behind a rock, saying, "Deacon doesn't know what the hell that was."
Pain.
I think that it was a message.
Is everybody okay? Does Deacon need to heal anybody?
I'll be fine. I just need a breather.
Deacon hands you a canister of apple juice.
I take it and try to drink it without getting up.
You are able.
What? Oh. Who's asking me how much? Alright.
Oh, and short rest.
That's good enough. Tilda's also going to use Arcane Recovery. Make sure how that works. 6th level. Okay, so anything below 5th.
Obviously not right now, but when we're back to our timeline with our keep, I'm gonna try and commission like Spider-Man gloves. That'll let me stick to things, and that will let me like lasso / grapple like with my whip.
That would be handy. I'm sure.
Good.
I'm sure Lily and Tegan can come up with something for you guys.
Yeah, because like I can jump, I can grapple.
Spider slippers on your feet. On your hands, I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, you could probably get gloves of spider climb. You know, I don't see why you couldn't just transfer it onto gloves and not boots.
Just something. Because
They just say you have to too. Don't say you have to wear them on your feet, right?
Because I can Indiana Jones myself places with the whip, but I prefer not to. Similarly, with the staff of vaulting, I could potentially throw myself 60 feet.
I mean, that's handy.
Yeah. It's the sticking the landing that's the hard part. Ooh, what if
Yeah,
I
you
just
do have
got
feather
a
fall.
Velcro suit? Just a full body Velcro suit. And if it has any amount of hair, I can just stick to it. Like a koosh ball.
I'm just imagining like some poor hill giant with hairy legs, and you just throw yourself at their legs, and they're just like, oh, as you just pull all their leg hair out.
Velcro doesn't pull the hair out.
I mean, I guess not. Oh.
No, I'm picturing a very hairy hill giant where I just stick myself to its back. And it can't get me off, like when you put it like a little stick, like an apple sticker on the top of a dog's head. It's like, where is it? What is that?
Deacon, do you happen to have sending?
Deacon has sending, yes.
Okay, great. Can you send a sending to Shaddock and let her know that we have survived our encounter, and we'll meet her back in the village?
Okay. You see Deacon like counting letters on his hands. Okay.
Raine and Melanie are making very cute kissy faces as well.
Okay.
So,
Oh, poor kid.
Deacon has message. Ew. Does that count? Deacon, does that count as word? Ew. I think so. Deacon thinks so. Ew. See you back
Ew,
at the
ew,
village
ew.
soon. Ew.
yeah, I don't want her running out here being like, holy shit, they're dead. And I am very, very much out of, like, I have my 7th level slot just in case that we need to, like, make the mansion or teleport the fuck somewhere else.
Yeah.
That I don't want to use for ascending spell.
Yeah, that's pretty
So,
fair.
I'm pretty tapped out. And Tilda does not have sending prepared, so.
All right. Well, if everybody is ready, Deacon can show how to get back.
Did that shadow thing leave its sword behind, or did it just go away?
It went away too.
Damn.
Yeah.
Not surprising.
Yeah, not surprising.
Gravitational weapons like that are really cool.
Oh,
Like,
Tilda did have sending. That was my bad. Deacon still did it, but yeah. Anyways.
Deacon will hop on the broom, seeing that he's very slow without it, and start pointing you back to the way you came. It's not too hard now that you know how to get up here. It's a bright sunny day after the cloud storm. No.
After Hell decided to visit us.
After Hell decided to visit you guys, and is taking multiple notes at this point. I think after 6 years. Okay. So you guys get back to the sleepy old village in the southern part of Algor, where your gaggle of children / nieces /
Question mark.
/ have come back to meet with you. They have acquired the necessary ichor needed for sending you guys back. They are going to have to rest up because it's going to take a little while to make said precluscium needle / the thread that is attached to the precluscium needle, the ichor stuff. But do you guys hand over the heart you guys yet?
Yeah.
Okay, great. And I think it was said that you guys wanted to spend time in the mansion instead of like at an inn.
Yeah, I can cast the mansion.
Okay. Yeah. So you cast a mansion, and Trixie and Shaddock are going to begin work on the needle itself. Callie looks a little bored. Her input is not needed. But is there anything you guys would like to do?
No, not specifically. Just kind of chill.
Okay, sounds good. Hmm. Do you tell them what happened?
Oh yeah, in great detail.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Yeah, I feel like Shaddock probably would have been like, Zaitari, what did you mean? Like,
yeah,
what
yeah.
happened?
Shaddock's like,
You know?
so what? Yeah, Shaddock is like, so what exactly happened up there?
Some big man fell out of the sky like a fucking meteor and nearly killed Aoife. But we got him.
Are you okay, Auntie Aoife?
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm
Alright.
good.
Okay. Huh.
Yes. Some. What was the name they said? Lord. Blah blah blah.
Yakizvet?
Young Unkmet.
Lord Yank Garchain. Sends his regards. Did we piss somebody off in between now and then?
Shaddock, like, Trixie and Shaddock look, actually all of them look a little, like, surprised. Huh. Shaddock's like, says, you guys never mentioned that to me.
Well, it just happened.
Yeah?
And
Oh,
the
oh.
only
Yeah.
Well,
You
we
guys-
wouldn't have mentioned it because it would have happened before. Well, it would have happened after we met you here, so we wouldn't have wanted to tell you because then you would have had prior knowledge of things that were going to happen. You know what? Time travel sucks. Just let's get over it. Okay, moving on.
Okay. Shaddock's like,
I mean, the only old one that we have, I should say, the most direct conflict with is blah blah blah. I can't
Natosa?
remember his name. Natosa, yes. So this one's new. Tilda recognized the name that the Lord Shadowman said, but we'll talk to Alexandria about it when we get back to our timeline, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Says Shaddock. Aoife is BRB.
Yes.
Okay. Trixie says Galloway should be arriving in a few hours. He had a few things he had to take care of before coming here. But he thinks probably by the next day they should be able to get you guys home. Barring anything else unusual happening.
It would be very nice to not have to worry about, breaking the timeline by accident.
It'd also be nice to hopefully not have anything weird happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, both. Yes.
Oh, great. Aoife.
Yes.
So where is it? So while the kids are doing stuff, Shaddock actually comes to grab you for a second. Hey Aoife?
Yeah, what's up?
I kind of need your help with something, but I need more than my pair of arms to do it.
Yep, okay, you got it.
Yep. So the problem is, after tempering with the precluscium for a bit, we've learned over the years that actually one of the reasons I asked you to teach me how to, do the astral arm thing is actually because when the magic people, and she kind of just waves at Trixy and like Tari and just waves in general, magic people do their thing to temper the preclusium, it becomes very difficult to hold by normal means. And in order to start looping the ichor into the needle itself, they need it to be held steady for a little while, at least 10 minutes. And that's where astral arms usually come in. So after Shaddock's shift, she's wondering if you could hold the needle for about 10 minutes too, because they need about like half an hour to complete this entire process.
Yeah, they don't need anything super special, right? They just need me to hold it with astral arms.
Yep, pretty much. Holding it steadier, holding it steady, the better is the steadier the better. Bleh.
Okay, yeah, I just want to make sure I can just use a key point.
Yep.
To summon the arms and not 5 to do the whole shebang.
Yep. Yeah, so I mean, you watch Shaddock hold the needle pretty steady for like the 10 minutes. It's clear that she's done this like multiple times before for them. As you see Trixy go into like with these like arcane weaved gloves. She looks like before she was able to solidify the black ichor into what looks like a very slime-like thread. And she starts weaving it into the crevasses of the needle. That it looks it's what it sounds like. It's a giant preclusium needle with a multitude of arcane runes, arteries which the ichor-like substance is weaved through, and as you see the ichor being weaved through it, like certain runes start lighting up. Just give me like a constitution check to see how steady you can hold this thing when she finally passes it off to you.
Okay, just a check.
Yep, just a check. And this will determine how long you'll be able to like. It's a little bit heavier than you imagine it being. Shaddock probably didn't really notice, being kind of like a godly child with ungodly strength.
Were-shark and all that.
Yeah, were-shark and all that. So by the end of the 10 minutes, it's really shaky, so it's gonna take another like extra 10 minutes. So instead of the traditional 30, it's gonna take 40. So you probably will have to take on another shift if you're willing. But Shaddock says she could probably.
That's fine.
Okay.
No, fine.
All right. Why don't you roll me another Constitution check for your second shift? Okay. Halfway through, Shaddock has to take over.
Yeah.
Yeah, you were real beat up at that fight.
I was.
Yeah, you were like, you've been hit so many times. Like Shaddock understands. It is pretty slow work, and Trixy does, because of the extended time, Trixy does have to take a short break after a while to continue this. This might take like maybe to the mid half day tomorrow. Yeah, Callie does bring like druidic energy drinks later, for people to continue on work. But yeah, eventually, it takes a little longer than expected. By the time Trixy is done, she has to also stop because her gloves are being eaten away by the ichor. So she needs to she has to get a new pair from Galloway when he comes. So work is paused for now. But Galloway, there is a message alerting you that from Galloway to Trixy that he is in the area, and probably will be needing to be let into the mansion if possible.
Yeah, I'll pop my head out when he's close by and be like, "Hey, Galloway!
Oh, Zaitari, good to see you.
Oh, look
again.
at you! You're so handsome because you're so tall. Oh my gosh! Look at you!" And she's just gonna embarrass the shit out of him as soon as he walks in the door, especially in front of Trixy.
It's good to see you too, Zaitari.
I'll give him a big hug and just kind of do that, like auntie thing where they like look at you all over and kind of just start examining all of your person.
You met Adult Galloway back at the auction, I believe, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
A couple differences from when you last saw him. He is maybe a couple years older at this point.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't have the best skincare regimen. For sure.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely doesn't care about sun damage and things of that nature. So he's looking a little weathered. Eyes are still the same. Probably a couple more gray hairs and beard at this point. And he does have he does have slight bags under his eyes. So you don't remember them being there before. He looks a hell of a lot tired than he was prior. But it's clearly still him. And he seems to take your teasing in stride.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's dealt with this before.
Mm-hmm.
Many times before.
Are you eating enough? Are you eating very well? What do you want to eat? I'll clap my hands and the servants will appear. Just tell them whatever you want and they'll get it for you.
Some water would be lovely. Thank you so much, Saitari. But you're looking well as well.
Thank you.
I assume time travel hasn't stressed you out too much?
It was a bit concerning, but as soon as I was able to contact Shaddoc, it wasn't as bad.
None of us panicked.
No, we definitely didn't panic.
I wouldn't expect any of you to panic. You have a very good constitution when it comes to this kind of thing. But yes, so Beatrix, can you tell me what progress you've made with the Nido? And she begins to tell him like systematically, this is what I did, this is what we're doing, this is how much ichor has filled the Nido so far. I still have to pry out the adamantium out of the heart. Galloway says, I can handle that part. Trixy looks tired at this point. Like, let me handle that part. You go rest. You've done enough for now. Thank you for doing this. And, there's kind of a back and forth. There is a very clear mentor relationship between mentor mentee relationship between Trixy and Galloway. Trixy looks like she is definitely trying to impress Galloway.
Mm-hmm.
And Galloway sees that.
Mm-hmm.
And giving her like the right amount of praise and that kind of thing. But it's also very clear that Galloway does seem to always see her as somebody, like, as a very good student.
Okay, yeah, because I was definitely going to make an insight check, and I'm sure Ro would kill us if we didn't have Tilda make an insight check to
Yep.
see what their relationship was like.
This,
So
from Galloway's point of view, it appears to be a teacher-student relationship.
okay,
Um,
is to be a little bit more specific about it, is Trixy trying to suppress the feelings that she has for Galloway?
she is trying to keep this professional, especially in front of you guys.
But we can tell that there's like something.
She is definitely looking for. She's trying a little too hard to get approval from him. Yeah. Shaddock is tired at this point for like holding a needle steady. At this point, so Shaddock's just like somewhere in the mansion, probably like laying on a couch somewhere. Callie and Pastries have like gone off as well, seeing that they're not needed for now. But Galloway tells Trixy, please go take a rest at least. I can take care of everything for now, and I'm sure like everybody else, seeing what they've gone through today, it looks at you guys a little beat up. Is like yeah. He does ask all 5 of you to come with him, just to ask what has happened so far in your own words. Your insight is like what, over 15 or passive?
My Zaitari's is 24.
Mm-hmm.
Tilda's is also probably really high.
Yeah, I know it's like 21 or something like that.
Yeah, it's taken a minute to open her sheet, but I would assume that it's also probably around as high as Zaitari's.
When he says that, there's definitely something else that's there, other than observational note taking and things of that nature. I'm sure there's like a side room you can point out to him, that you can you tell him you can go into. He sits all of you down, and he says, so how are all of you doing?
Bit anxious to get back, actually.
It's like a trick question.
It's not a trick question. I just honestly want to know how you guys are feeling, because sometimes time travel can take a lot out of you, especially if you're not used to it, and especially the shock of kind of like waves around the room,
I mean, it's definitely quite shocking, but I think overall, considering that, we obviously told loved ones that this was going to happen and we're being taken care of in a spectacular fashion, I think a lot of our worries were quite alleviated after, we were able to talk to those who we are familiar with.
So the emissary of Ya'ankmet did not happen last time.
Are you sure we just didn't tell you about it, maybe?
No.
Oh.
That's new.
Well.
Oh, we're breaking the timeline. How fun.
Yeah. That means they're aware of this as well.
Well, they did send us here on purpose, so makes sense that they would be aware.
Yeah. This is kind of disconcerting, so I am going to break a few rules at this point then.
Ooh, do break them. How fun.
When you get back
So-
to your timeline, before the room with the ancient dragon, look around the walls. Raine, you should be able to find the secret panel very easily. There's going to be a small crack that looks like it's a natural divot into the wall. If you're facing the room with the dragon, it will be to your right. You should take a look at that room, look at the inscriptions on that wall very carefully. And definitely take notes on it. Commit it to memory.
Can't you just tell us? You obviously know what's there. I mean, we're just going to go back and find it.
You're gonna go back and find it. That's true. He's like kind of struggling with himself. If I tell you too much. And he's like it looks like he's like running numbers in his head already. And there's kind of like when he's like writing, like he's using his finger to write things in front of him. There's kind of like a slight shake to his index finger when he's doing it.
Okay.
All right.
Just from being nervous?
Not like he seems slightly shaken about something.
Okay.
Like the news that this emissary met up with you guys has rattled him a little bit. Okay. So something called the shattering is going to happen back in your timeline, back in this timeline.
To do with Incolta, doesn't it?
Yes. They get
But-
involved.
Okay.
They have to get involved. But that's not the cause of it.
Oh, well. Oh, we didn't cause it, did we? Did we break the world?
No.
Oh, good, good. I'd feel kind of bad if I did that.
Oh,
And also kind of like
did.
impressed with myself as well, you know, a little bit of both.
Alexandria is the one who breaks the world.
I
So
mean, it would be in character.
the cysts you saw on Gokor, you need to be very careful of who you interact with now. Because there's
Are
more.
they going to be like him?
Huh?
Are they going to be more like him?
They're already more like him.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Not at that much of a power that he had. But there are going to be more people controlled like that.
Is there a way to undo it?
The cyst removal itself is very painful, but it can be done.
Do we know anybody in our timeline that can do it? Or is that something we have to figure out?
That's something that can be figured out with trial and error. Tilda, most of your group will be able to perform this eventually. It's not so much the removing of cysts that is the difficult part. They could spread very quickly. and they can infect very, very quickly. So you're going to have to eventually get rid of the source of them, which is the old one that will come into play.
I'm sure it's all Inculta related then.
Mm-hmm.
But this is all Natosa, isn't it? This isn't the Yak McFace.
Yeah, Ankh Met.
Ah, that's what I said.
All you have to know is getting rid of an old one. So last time they tried to get rid of an old one, Yablank, the one who controlled the Minotaurs, they tried to lock him away. That's only a temporary solution. All of you need to find a more permanent solution, and you've seen what killing one does. That was a minor one. Killing a major one, it's going to be 100 times that scale. And some of you might be thinking, this sounds more like a god situation for them to deal with. That might not be the best idea.
Remind me again what happens when you kill an old one. It was really bad, right?
Well, this one, the minor one sent you back in time.
Oh, okay. No, I was thinking, with the guy that ran the tournament, didn't they try to kill, but they didn't succeed or something?
Galloway will tell you killing an old one can collapse a plane.
That's it. Yep.
Yeah. Because Louisa Face, the person who ran the tournament, told us that.
Yeah,
Zyrus, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I was getting at.
However, Inculta does have the key to this permanent solution. And you're gonna have to get in contact with, the Guardians. I think you already know that.
Yes.
And they're probably already putting things in place. As far as what I know of how things progress.
This may be a idiotic, stabby person question, but if a god could be moved to a different plane, one we didn't care quite so much about, or maybe even a demi-plane, could we kill it there?
You could.
Just take it to some sort of
Toss it in the portable hole. No.
I was gonna say take it to Fantasy, New Jersey.
The plane of ooze.
Take it to the plane of ooze, or take it to the plane of hell, you would say.
Let's not take it to the plane of ooze, since we already threw the relic of Shar in there. Let's not be mixing.
Yeah, probably not the best idea.
Well, presumably if the plane collapses, it's not going to be an issue anymore.
True.
No, that means the relic of Shar is going to be back to strangle Aoife some more.
I think the plane will just fucking be gone, it kind of sounds like.
Well, but I'm guessing the relic would just kind of drift through the plains until it landed somewhere. But maybe not. I don't know.
I'm not sure. Galloway says that's an idea. I'm not sure if you want to mess with that balance now with the planes.
Yeah.
And I feel like it would also be a suicide mission. Just saying, if we killed the old one on the plane that, we are also in at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'd be problematic. We probably shouldn't do that.
No, there is a permanent solution, and you guys do figure it out.
That's
Gotta go talk with the Guardians then.
You do. You really do. Yeah.
Problem is they aren't super duper interested in talking to us right at the moment.
I think you can get their attention eventually. Because this is going to concern Inkalta as well.
Yeah, I don't doubt it.
So yeah.
I mean, we did already try to talk to them about getting their fancy magical tattoos, so we weren't super keen on it, but that doesn't mean couldn't get it eventually. I actually can't remember the terms that I had, because Aoife tried to talk to them and they weren't listening, but then I sent some sendings and they were like, okay, maybe.
They had to talk to their people first.
That's it.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. Look at the room. It's pretty clear what it is. And the dragon is pretty important as well.
Oh, the dragon corpse?
Yes. Not so you have enough resources when you get back home to immediately start this process. The black dragon corpse is a black dragon.
Oh, really? Sorry, no, that was rude. Keep going.
It's smoke.
Who that?
Oh!
Oh, wait, no, never mind. I remember who that is.
Oh, what bitch?
Yeah.
Well, that's kind of nice. We didn't have to do it ourselves, I guess.
Well, it's good and bad.
Isn't always. It's always. That's, yeah.
Fuck it.
So, what's bad about it?
What's bad about it is... So, the dragon was not Tia Lynn Fearless Horn. Tia Lynn Fearless Horn was a minotaur, if you couldn't piece together the name. One of the very few minotaurs that was alive in recent history of, I guess, technically. Anyways, Teal'c Fearless Horn had, you know what, fuck it, he says at this point. So, near Gull's Wing, there is a shipwreck of a ship called the Grappler. Teal'c Fearless Horn was the last master of the Long Way of Death that was recorded.
Question for you,
Mhm.
Galloway, and maybe you would know. Or maybe you could just be like, oh yeah, you guys are totally missing something really obvious. I'm not going to tell you because you're all dumb. But what the hell do the old ones care so much about the Way of the Long Death? I mean, it's not like they have the normal number of arms and legs and whatnot to do these forms. I mean, why do they give a fuck about this? Because they obviously give many fucks about this.
So, they stole the scroll from the monastery because they needed the name of the last master known to practice the Way of the Long Death. They needed that name because that master was keeping something and they needed its location.
Oh, so it really didn't have anything to do with the long death. It was just the person.
Just the person, exactly.
Oh, herrings. Those red herrings. Got red hair? You know, I don't know. It's fine.
So, yeah. That's why they were looking for this girl in the first place.
Well,
Now, I
we have
think
a lot to do.
yeah. Now, I thought your next question was going to be, so what did they need?
Well, I'm assuming the name, and then they were gonna like summon the person or do some sort of like spell or something. I mean, all kinds of things you can do with a name.
Well, unfortunately, that person has already passed. Like I said, the Grappler is a ship that was shipwrecked off Wings Gull. Well, it was a ship that was shipwrecked off of Wings Gull for like years and years and years and years. So, yeah. I know what I'm saying right now doesn't make a lot of sense. I mean, short of me just telling you what caused the shattering in the first place.
Well, we understand that you can't be too specific.
Yeah.
Unless you want to just tell us, that's fine. Yep.
I wish I could. I honestly don't know what would happen if I just tell you what was going to happen.
Since Aoife is a trained monk, are the different styles, like, were there like artifacts tied to the creation of the different fighting styles? Like, was that a thing?
So,
Like with Drunken Master, like a holy gourd, something like that.
from what I understand about the martial arts, and don't quote me on this. I heard from honestly other masters. I'm not the best. I'm more of the history keeper at this point. There are artifacts linked to each branch, from what I hear. A lot of them are still floating around. But you can find but you will be able to find a few of them in Enkalta when that place is accessible to all of you.
I mean, Velzor has the Pelor one, which also goes hand in hand with the Sun Soul Monk, and Lynn was looking for the Shadow Monk relic, and then that pointed towards Enkalta, and I believe it's there.
I know you can't give us exact answers, but hot or cold, a martial arts specific artifact that they needed?
Not a martial art artifact.
Okay.
Nothing like that, thankfully. Or not thankfully.
Okay.
Not that. That for sure not that. All I could say is trust only yourselves. Keep your head on a swivel. And try to think. Try to come up with a reason with why your realm is worth saving.
We live there.
That's the obvious one. But if you had to explain it to somebody else,
Oh, interesting.
think of that. doesn't have to be completely selfless or anything like that. Just your own reasons. Because that's going to come into play. I'm very sorry I can't reveal much more.
No, but that's good to think about, to have in the back of our minds.
Just be really careful.
We always try to be.
Oh, quick question.
Mhm.
Shaddock, when the hell do we tell you about all this? Like, I'm assuming that we
Shadow's
wait
not
until
in
you're
this
older,
room.
right?
He took you all aside to
Oh,
another room.
I'll wait until we go back into the other room then.
Are there any other questions I can possibly answer for you that I can just say yes or no if I can't?
It's hard to know what we need to know because we don't know it.
I mean, I'm just saying it's a pretty indirect way of helping, but if we had, plenty of funds to,
He's looking at you and is like, aren't you guys loaded?
She wants the information on who wins various races.
The Midnight
Because-
Derby, I've heard.
Yeah.
I mean, you can
I
ask.
Look, I had to try.
You can ask. You can ask what Leo to like turn into a camel, and you can just juice him up.
That's a good idea.
Apparently we did that with Moose.
Ah, yes, the year moose one. I remember that year well.
The year of the moose.
It was indeed the year of the moose. But yeah, don't be afraid to get creative either. Well, I think that's about it. They might be asking. They might be thinking where the hell we went for so long. So I'll let you guys speak to.
No, we're just catching up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That. I guess I should thank you all again for, well, making sure I didn't turn into a bullywog.
We do our best.
It's
Of course.
it's appreciative. I appreciate it immensely. It allowed me to do my job. Well, I'll let you guys talk to your children and others. I'll get straight onto that needle, and hopefully we can send you home. At least by the time we have to leave the mansion. If you have anything in the meantime, just knock, so I don't accidentally stab myself with a needle. Oh boy.
As everyone kind of separates again to kind of go do their thing, I just want to grab Galloway real quick when it's just the two of us.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you. This is my first time meeting you.
Oh,
Yeah.
I keep forgetting because I've met you several times by this point. Well, former Lord Galloway Allard. It's just Galloway now. Chronomancer, I guess many people would call me. Helps mend time and that kind of thing. What can I do for you?
Well, since things are already kind of fucked up with,
Mhm.
emissaries of old ones that weren't there before and all that kind of crap.
Mhm.
I need to know if you have this answer. If you don't, it's fine. If you can't tell me, it's whatever. I just What's the light at the end of the tunnel? Like, do I have a nervous breakdown and shave my head? Do I die? Like, shit sucks. What do I Can you give me something to look forward to, cuz I am 2 seconds away from just walking into the ocean.
That's funny that you mentioned the ocean. He just he when you say shit sucks, he looks like 10 times tired. 10 times more tired than he did before after everybody he's left. I know exactly how you feel. You You've heard the town Kizon thrown at you a few times, right?
Yeah,
And you just want a little bit of something, right?
just something. I'm 16 years old and I feel like I've lived 50 lifetimes. I'm
He
tired.
he 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 makes sure like you're kind of like either near a wall or near a chair for a minute, like um you know what, since the world is going to shit possibly for both of us eventually, you have an older half sister in Kizon.
Like she's in Kizon right now, my time.
Yes. She doesn't know you exist.
I mean, that's fair because I didn't know she existed either. Okay. I thank you for telling me. Tilda did a fancy spell, and all we learned was that I was raised by a bear for a week and then given to a monastery. So thank you.
You're welcome.
Does shit stop sucking? Or does it just suck different?
Shit sucks for a while, he says. But
Awesome.
it gets better, honestly.
I can't even get drunk. Do you know how fucked up that is?
I know how everybody dies.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. I understand.
I pat him on the shoulder. Shout if you need help with anything. I'm wiped from today, but I'll do what I can if you need, a few sets of hands.
Not today, but probably at some time.
Yeah, works for me.
Hmm.
Whatever sometime means now. Who fucking knows?
I'll be around and around and around. So, we'll see each other again.
And I'm sure it'll be just as weird as it was right now.
I have a question for you.
Sure.
When I bring you guys back, do you want me to put you in Keyzone?
I mean, that's a question for the group. I mean, if you throw me there by myself, I'd rejoin them eventually. I can walk pretty quick, but I'm I'm not the transportation person.
Hmm. Well, you do have to see that room first.
Yeah.
That's true. I keep forgetting about that. Time
Yeah,
sequence of events.
Yeah, room and dragon and stuff.
Yeah.
I'll find time to get to Kizan
Okay.
now that I know that there's something there. I'll find time. Thanks.
You're welcome.
I pat him on the shoulder again, and I'm gonna
Yep.
go to bed.
Yep. He is going to go back to needle stuff.
Zaitari is waiting outside the door.
Okay. Oh, hello, Zaitari.
For Aoife to leave. Because she wants to talk to Galloway as well. But for
I'm
less
going to
serious
Galloway's
reasons.
Hello, Zaitari. How can I help you today? This time?
Well,
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. I can't help but meddle in these things.
Of course.
You know, when I see young love, I can't help but want to try to make it flourish and grow.
I know what this is about. Okay, come.
Of course you do. Because I know you're trying to keep it very professional with Trixy, and she is very much in seeking of your approval and some other things.
Mm-hmm.
And I would encourage you to seek happiness while you can find it.
Anytime I can find it, I suppose.
Yes, exactly. Why not in the here and now? I realize that you're a time mage, so that is a little bit wibbly wobbly, but you know.
I understand and I appreciate you looking out for the both of us. And don't get me wrong. I do feel love for Beatrix.
Mm-hmm.
Not in that way, however.
Oh no, I understand that you are trying to keep it professional. But, you know, love can bloom on the battlefield, as they say.
Might bat for the other team, guys. he might not be interested.
Even if... Look, Zaitari, I do appreciate you trying to do this. However, I just... She is my student.
Mm-hmm.
And she is a great student.
Mm-hmm.
But honestly, that's, you know, that's all I feel for her.
Well, then maybe you should tell her that so that she can look elsewhere and find her own happiness instead of pining after somebody who does not feel the same way that she does.
I suppose you're right.
Mm.
I will let her know. Thank you, Zaitari.
Future me will kill you if you... I mean, obviously, you're probably going to break her heart in some way.
Mm-hmm.
But make sure that you do it gently, or I'll know. And I'll come back to this timeline, and, you know. I have a sense of these things.
Mm-hmm. Oh, believe me, I know what you are capable of.
Mm-hmm. I'll give him a pat on the shoulder, like more like a hearty slap. And also like a wink and then a hug. It was wonderful to see you again, Gal.
You as well. Raine. He continues towards the I need to get this needle thing done. Oh, hello there, Raine.
The parade of people who need to talk to him.
No. Well, everybody who's been talking to him has is there anything Galloway has left unattended?
Oh my
Oh, no.
gosh. He hasn't left anything unattended. He's just been talking
Yeah.
to you. He's like he hasn't like this isn't his house.
Even though I am invisible, is there anything he has left anywhere? An open notebook I can flip through while his back is turned. Anything. Anything. If not, that's good. But that, oh dear.
Roll a perception check.
All right. Damn me for using all my luckies for this day.
You're still gonna get like a 25 or something like that.
Okay. It's a minimum 25.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. I mean, when he is starting to work on the needle himself, like, not the part where he needs somebody to hold it for him, but some other intricacies dealing with the adamantium heart, you do see that he has a notebook and several spell books that are opened at the same time when he's, like, dissecting the heart and and removing the adamantium. And they're just...
I'm just looking for information I'm not supposed to have.
Uh-huh. And he's just like, okay, so...
There's just a page that says, fuck you, Raine, no.
100% viable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He kind of stops for a moment. Raine, are you in here?
Jesus, run.
No. Shit.
Well. Did anybody else want to stop him?
So I am not going to speak with Galloway, but I am going to speak with Shaddoc.
Okay.
I would like to ask Shaddoc, by the way, when do we tell you all of this? Because, I mean, we're obviously not going to tell you when we get back. You're real small still. Yeah. Like, what, when you're like 12 or something? Like,
around 13 or so, you know, when I am able to comprehend all of this.
Sure. Okay. Happy 13th birthday. By the way, we time traveled and met you in the future. Okay.
Actually, it was kind of like that.
I mean, that was kind of what I was planning, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yep.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
That is the Melanie way of doing things.
How many ducks do you have in this house, in our home right now? I mean, you know what age you are right now, so how many ducks are there really? Because I swear there's more than just the one. Like, I hear the pitter-patter of little feet, and I know the one duck only has the 1 foot, so, like, it can't pitter-patter that much. It's more of a pit, pit, pit. There's no patter.
Well, I did promise Aunt Aoife I would only take care of as many as I could be responsible for.
That really doesn't answer the question, now does it, India?
No, it doesn't.
Oh, well, I love you too.
I love you too, Mom.
So many fucking ducks in our home right now.
You did say ducks.
Yeah.
You know, past me would really, really like an alpaca.
Oh, I'm sure that's the case. Yes.
Even though past me doesn't know exactly what an alpaca is.
Yep. Both of those things sound like true statements.
And you wouldn't deprive past me of an alpaca, would you?
I would. Yes. You already have a pony. The last time, no, that was more of a horse thing, and you know, here's the thing that kills me, and I don't know if I told you this because you were very small at the time, and I don't think that you would have, really understood the whole thing. I was so sure that the horse was a trick that I had them detect magic because I thought they'd taken a gnome and made it tiny and shoved it up the horse's ass, and instead it was just the person the whole time. I didn't inspect the person, Shaddoc. Just the horse.
I mean, it could have been a spy horse.
It was not. It was just a regular person
It
spy.
could have been. It could have been the druid horse. You never know.
I-
Could know.
I was very suspicious. Yeah, but I was wrong.
I mean,
But-
we've done that with Callie a few times.
You shrunk somebody and put them in her butt?
No, we no, we ask her to change into an animal and have her spy on people.
Oh! Whew. Oh, all right. I was gonna be like, as long as it's two consenting adults,
Mom,
I'm
do
fine
you
with whatever
really
you
think
need
I
to
would
do.
shove something up? Mom.
Look, I don't know what druids do in their free time. They could do all kinds of weird stuff. I don't know. I can't shapeshift. I have been shapeshifted, but not like my
Mom,
own.
you've been a
People
mammoth
have.
before.
I have, yes. Yes. No one tried to ride inside my butt, though, so
I'm
thank goodness.
I'm gonna stop thinking now.
Yeah, that's fine.
I love you, but I need to stop thinking.
That's fine.
Okay.
I'm gonna go find Raine and tell her about my new sneak attack plan.
Oh, Jesus.
And so then you're like, surprise! I was here the whole time!
Melanie, I don't often say this, but no.
But, by the time I have the Giants thing, and the growth potion, I'm huge, so it's probably roomy,
Oh, no.
Oh no!
Ah!
I don't think we need to pull a Vax and getting teleported inside of
No, we don't.
the dragon maneuver, because we
Oh.
all know how well that worked out for him.
Yeah, that's fair. Moving on.
Okay. So time passes. And eventually, Galloway lets you all know that the needle casing, and the thread, which is the ichor, has been weaved into the needle. And you guys are ready to go home.
Question.
Yes.
How long have we been working on this? Like, would you say that we've had a long rest, or
yes,
is this
a
more
long
of like
rest.
a...
You've had a long rest.
Okay. I just wasn't sure how many hit dice I should get back, so... Let me check.
You guys should, if you so choose, Galloway can, does suggest you go back to Lanks first to check out that room. However,
Is there anybody else that we should tell immediately of what has happened? Like Alexandria? Or should we, not talk to Alexandria because she could be a cyst person?
She might not be able to be a cis person with the whole weird hand thing she has.
This is true.
Oh, actually, Galloway.
yes.
Is there a better way to find the cis than just strip searching people? Because I don't want to see that many naked bodies.
Detect magic does help.
Hmm.
Oh,
Yes.
okay,
Very good
yeah,
to know.
yeah.
Yeah,
That makes sense.
it'll radiate necrotic. Just make sure it's not like items on their body.
Sure.
I think it'll be pretty easy to tell.
It was very easy to tell. Once you've seen your first cyst, you know what you'll look for.
Once you've seen one cyst, you've seen them all. You know, as the
Mm.
saying goes.
Yeah.
Stupid joke. Anyways.
I don't know. I think keep it to yourselves for now.
Okay.
Just to be safe. Okay. Well, I wish you all of you all the best. And honestly, good luck.
We'll probably need it.
It doesn't get any easier.
That's
Oh
not
yeah, I doubt
surprising.
it. We are going to go try to kill an actual whole ass old one, so I imagine it's going to get much harder.
More of an imprison forever thing. Remember, we're not supposed to kill them because then we explode.
Yeah, some kind of binding, like actual binding, and not just putting him in timeout.
Well, whatever the answer is, we'll find it in an occulta.
Well, safe travels, and yeah. So hopefully this way will not be as rough as the way you came in the first place. Now that you're prepared for it. All right? He is going to begin to trace the needle in a circle encompassing all of you.
I'm sure that Tilda will give Trixie the probably the teariest, longest hug.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Oh, yes. Shaddoc hugs both. Actually, Shaddoc hugs everybody. Of course, her mom's last. Yeah. Bye, Mom. Bye, Mama.
See you in a minute.
Yep. And remember the alpaca.
Wait, what?
Yes, we'll talk about it. There's been a request for an alpaca.
Galloway is going to, before he completes the runes on the edge of the circle, he's going to shake each one of your hands. Raine, he's going to give you a piece of paper.
Ooh, secret notes.
And he says, with the resources at your disposal, you'll be able to. You'll find this very useful.
I take the paper.
Yep.
I would like to peek over her shoulder if she reads it.
I was just going to pocket it for now, but
Okay, that's fine.
All right. Safe travels. He completes one more rune on the outside of the circle. Trixie and him began an incantation. They will both cast at the same time Time Reaver. I can't speak. The runes will glow. And then like little cracks like glass starts to come into your field of vision. Everybody roll a Constitution saving throw, please.
yeah, that checks out.
Okay.
Working on Tilda. There we go.
Yeah,
okay.
she's fine.
The first one's me. That second one is Tilda.
All right. You guys feels like when an elevator goes down kind of quickly. You get that kind of lurching in your stomach. Raine, you pass out again?
Yeah, you guys,
Yep.
you guys went on the elevator. I went on the fucking tower.
Yep. It's like.
Time and reality shatter like the first time, but it seems a little more controlled. Instead of you just being thrown back into a wall, you're just standing there. Of course, Raine is passed out. And it appears that you are back in the room that you were in.
Someone read the note.
You read the
Did
note?
we see? Did we
No, I
see?
said someone read it.
Did we see Galloway hand Raine the note, or was this passed in secret?
You probably saw him. He doesn't seem like the stealthiest person in the world.
Okay.
The
So Chari will grab the note and read it.
It's not a note. It's a schematic,
Ew, interesting.
Oh.
and it's to fix the broken pocket watch.
Oh.
Oh my god. You're getting another one. Wow.
I mean, I had to break the first one to help save my child.
Well, I think Raine might pass out again when she sees what this is. I'll gently tap Raine. Try to rouse her.
She rouses
I'm
pretty
alpaca.
quickly, yeah.
I don't want an alpaca. I spit.
Oh, was the idea of an alpaca in the keep that traumatic to you?
That's just. No. I mean, an alpaca's not bad, but that's just A. There's 25 letters in the alphabet. So many more random. Raine's playing it up very obviously, but she's having a fun time doing it.
Now be careful not to pass out again as I hand you the schematic.
Raine, there is a very you're looking over the schematic. In the margins, it does say one thing. You there, Raine? Hello?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay, cool. Um, if you're going to use, and there's an asterisk. If you're going to use the same feature that broke this in the first place, you can pass it off to somebody else. And it also continues one use. So, yeah. I will say, tossing this pocket watch to another person will be a bonus action from you.
Hoo-hoo.
Just letting you know.
So like just looking over the schematic and notes, does it look like we're gonna have to go get some things to repair this possibly?
Possibly. It'll be up to it will be up to the people who fix it to do so, to tell you what they need. It's a lot of numbers, a lot of weird thingamajiggy parts. Like, I don't know what this is.
I think between Tegan and our new artificer, that's at the keep, we could probably figure it out. Well, they could probably figure it out. So
We can look pretty on the sideline.
Yeah.
Surprised to get this back. For so long. I mean, I don't regret using it. It helped me get to Shaddock faster, but I did always regret that it was used so quickly.
Looks like you've got one more out of it before it probably shadows beyond repair.
Hopefully, it's all we need.
So, what are you guys gonna do now?
Go to this wall that we're supposed to look at.
All right. You go to the wall. So it is, just so you know where it is. So it'll be in this room. You look at the wall, right as you're facing the room that you had entered in the first place. And there indeed is. And there indeed, give me a second,
Indubitably.
is another room. You find the seam, Raine, pretty easily
Right.
now that you know what Galloway told you, and you're able to easily push open the wall that reveals another room. So, this room, there is what looks like an ambiguous looking old one painted on the wall. There is a person, a humanoid in stature, that looks like it's receiving a blessing of some kind. And there are a few things on the wall. It looks like, Aoife, you could read like every language.
Yeah.
I can understand. I don't know if I can read. Hold on.
Oh, it might be spoken, huh?
I think it's spoken probably.
Tilda,
Let me
I think
see.
could ritual cast comprehend languages.
Yeah, she can do that.
Okay.
It'll take 10 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah, mine's only spoken language.
Okay.
Unless it's something that one of us might know, or is it like totally?
It's totally,
way.
yeah. You're gonna need to comprehend languages for this.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm sure we'll bust it.
Here is the following.
It translates briefly, reads moo 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 moo, and then it turns into actual words.
A vial of wyvern's blood, a vial of manticore venom, a vial of pure arsenic, crushed belladonna, crushed unicorn horn, a pint of griffin's blood, a pint of vampire's blood,
Great.
the heart of a sacrificed humanoid.
Whoa.
Humanoid must have been sacrificed within an hour of potion being created and is used as a container for the potion rather than ingredient.
Awesome.
Interesting.
If
the
used
heart.
as an ingredient, the heart must be consumed immediately after drinking the potion.
Tasty.
Yeah.
Can you make that a handout?
Yes.
Thank you. If I recall correctly, didn't Gokor or somebody on his team mention something about needing a unicorn horn? That feels
Possibly.
familiar to me.
I don't remember it, but I mean, it wouldn't be surprising.
We didn't
Yeah,
really
I don't know.
talk
I just
to
feel like there was a
anyone-
unicorn horn that was important.
We didn't
somebody
really talk
mentioned
to anyone
recently.
on Gokor's team, but Ashelia's team we talked to a lot. So if a unicorn horn came up, my money would be that they brought it up just because we talked to them.
Yeah, maybe. I can't remember. It just feels like there was something. So it's just ringing some bells for me from recently, but I.
This list of ingredients with the pictures on the wall indicate the ingredients and rituals needed to birth a lich.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Okay.
All right, hold on. Let me write the material components for lichdom.
One of my characters in an old campaign was trying to find out how to become a lich because she didn't want to die.
Not better.
Just because she's kind of narcissistic and power hungry, my mind immediately went to Ashelia. Because who would be a better ruler than one who could never die? Right?
True, but
Good guys got much worse vibes from her than I did, apparently. Didn't think she was that bad.
I mean, she was the first person that I messaged when we jumped through time, and she sounded like a not lich. So that doesn't necessarily mean that she isn't a lich, but I don't think she is in 25 years in the future.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think when somebody becomes a lich, I don't know if they necessarily automatically get like a mechanic trachea or something, and they sound a specific way.
I don't know. I
Can't
feel
have a
like
white
I feel like
laser.
I feel like I'd be able to tell like if she was radiating skeleton vibes. So I will say, I wonder why Galloway really wanted us to know about this.
Yeah, can we do some kind of history roll since we've been through so much recently to pinpoint that unicorn horn discussion?
Unless I'm totally off base, in
I
which case you
think-
can totally tell me that I am.
Didn't you guys hear the crushed unicorn horn from one of the images from when Gokor was talking to that woman?
That's it. Yep.
Yeah, that was
mhm.
it.
That was it. Okay, see, I knew it was Gokor related. that was just like a month and a half ago at this point, you know.
Yeah, it's understandable.
Okay, yep, that is totally it.
And we did not recognize the woman in those visions.
You did not.
No, but she did seem ultra powerful and aware that we were coming. Also, hey Raine, do you want to roll out that portable hole so we can shove these dragon bones in there? Because apparently we need these.
That's what I'm here for. I'll open up the portable.
All right. You can write down ancient black dragon parts in there.
I'll also say, dear, you are so good at shooting and stabbing things, and also excellent at opening doors. That is not the only reason you're.
Yes, my wit and arcane knowledge are obviously, you know.
Mm-hmm.
high
Oh
demand.
yes, because my arcane knowledge is also so beneficial to this group, and I just look at Tilda.
Yeah. I guess we know what we have to do then.
Kill Tilda?
You don't have to say it.
Are we close to ending for tonight?
Yeah, we're gonna end for tonight.
Okay.
Can we decide where we're going next before we end?
Yes.
Because I feel like
You may
I don't.
decide.
Okay. Where are we going?
Is Aoife gonna tell us about Lenny Kravitz town?
What?
Cravat?
He's on.
He's on.
He's on.
It's Lenny Kravitz
Lenny
DM,
Kravitz
that's what it is now. Just deal with it.
Yeah, when the group settles down to discuss what the next step is going to be, Aoife's going to just mention, it's like, Galloway told me I have a half sister in Keyzon. So next time it's convenient, considering we're doing like world ending shit, I like to try and find her, but it does not have to happen right now. It can wait until we kind of have a better idea of what's going on.
Well, I don't know if we have any other specific things that need to happen at a certain time. I mean, right now we're kind of still looking for more information. That's I mean, this was our, our lead, and it's, I mean, this is helpful. We've done okay, but it's, we've got more that we need to find, I think.
I mean, if we want to split the party, I can take myself and Aoife, Kizan. We might be off target, might have to do a little bit of traveling. We'll see how it goes. But Tilda, through a teleportation circle, can get everybody back to the keep at least.
If we split, I do have a harebrained idea that if people are going back to the keep, it might be worth looking into for more permanent solution for the old ones.
Which is
So liches run off of like a soul supply, right? Once they capture the soul, it's basically theirs.
no idea, but okay, keep going.
Oh, yeah, like a soul vessel, right? Like a
Yeah,
phylactery? Yeah.
like a phylactery, but not anti-Semitic. Um, and if we can lock an old one into one of those vessels, we'd have to like make a lich to keep it for forever, but that might be, I don't know. I'm not a magic person. Just thinking you won't need 100,000 souls if you've got one old one, you know?
I don't know that. I mean, the trouble is, there's a lot of weird, evil shit you've got to do that. So I feel like unless we found like
I
an
know.
already made phylactery, like
I know. That's why I was just. It doesn't have to be that exact thing, but for
but
when it's solution, something along those lines might be.
honestly, yeah. I mean, I feel like something similar. There could be some sort of like a way to imprison the soul of the old one, maybe.
Soul air quotes, if that's even what it is.
Right. Essence.
Essence. You know, maybe if we really want to be productive, we could find a way to try and trap it in a productive way so it's like a nuclear reactor and can power cities.
The only thing that I would worry about is that a lot of times magical things exude like a vibe, and I feel like if we were to put it too close to people, it could maybe make them evil over time. Just like a, you know, a low-key evil radiation, basically.
Yeah, but that's because of the lich thing. It got me thinking that might be a way to stick an old one where it's actually going to be kept for a while because it's being like tapped for energy
Or a way to
and
turn
not
it.
just ignored.
Or it would be a way to destroy it permanently without collapsing a plane because it's
'cause it'd be-
trapped inside of a vessel.
And
You can
be
destroy the
slow.
vessel and destroy the soul.
Yeah, and it could potentially be a very
Maybe
slow
if you
decline.
destroyed the vessel, it might just loose the soul. I mean, some things can't be destroyed under the most like mundane means. Like I've tried to hit a lot of things, and I can hit a lot of things, but there's some things that you can't just hit. And you know, old one's soul might be one of those.
Yeah, but if we can drain it slowly,
That I think we might be
it
able to
might
do.
snuff out. That's all. If we're splitting up and people are going to be going to the keep where there's some research, that might be something to start poking at.
And maybe Tilda or I can get in contact with, you know, the people from Unculta, have them meet us at the keep, so we can discuss, you know, getting to their continent, so we can take it to them. You know, not to them, but you know, the old ones.
It was just an idea that came into my head.
I like it.
All right. I will see you guys on the 13th. It is
Yep.
Friday the 13th.
Mm-hmm.
Huzzah!
Yep,
Ooh.
I will definitely be here.